Well, as we're recording this, it's on the 27th of January 2024, and the reason I'm telling you this is kwa sababu this is an event that is happening in Nakuru, and it's a very special show that you're having this time, because it's not like any other business show that you usually have. Now, normally what we do, tunakuangana a proper business setup or a particular business that you're talking about, but today we're talking about all the SMEs. As you're watching this, it's on a Monday, but probably it's not on the 27th. So I'll tell you what's happening today. We have Inua Vijana Africa, who have a program, and the program is Inuka Connect. We'll be talking about that. But now, they're coming together with MGI Hub. We've had MGI Hub here before, and of course with the founder of MG, who's George Muturi. He's also the founder of Ideal Sounds. We've had Ideal Sounds to Kianza Business Class. That was like a year ago. But now this time we're having this particular show for the SMEs, specifically for the SMEs in Nakuru. But generally for this show, it's going to say there any SMEs. If you're starting up a business, or you already have a business, or Rataka, for your business to just scale up, this is the platform for you. Now, as I said before, today we are having George Muturi, and we'll be talking about the SMEs and some of the challenges that the SMEs are facing. Most of the time, tunajambianga, kama hauna capital huwezi anzisha biashara. But apparently, in this particular forum, we've learned that sio capital peke yake. In fact, you can start a business bila hiyo capital yenye nasema. We'll be talking about that. Karibu sana. This is Business Plus, and of course, this is where business is more than meets the eye. You'll be hanging out today with Rachel Kahugo here, your host, Rachel Kahugo, but of course, we'll be having this material as I said, and we're going to be having an amazing conversation for the next about 28 minutes. So make sure you call in your friends. We'll be live on Facebook, we'll be live on YouTube, MBCI TV, and MBCI TV official YouTube page. So just thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you, Karibu.
We've had an amazing time here. This program we've started is don't let it be the last.
We won't. We'll keep doing this.
Yes,
yeah.
Let's keep doing this. So there's something you've mentioned, and maybe we'll just start from that. Really, do you need to introduce yourself?
I've been a regular on this show, but for the purpose of first timer, my name is George Muturi, the founder of MG Innovation Hub, which is an ICT and innovation hub, and we also do a bit of enterprise development, and that's why we have this day in conjunction with other partners. We want to support, we are what we call an SME supporting organization. We support SMEs in our ecosystem here within Nakuru and beyond, and that's why we are holding this forum. I'm also the managing director, Ideal Sound Entertainment, which is an events production company which works in Nakuru and beyond. Thank you.
Nakuru and beyond.
Yes.
So Mahaliko, anywhere you are, if you need a sound system, whatever it is, this is the person to contact.
Yeah, we are your to go guys.
Yeah. Now let's talk about this particular event that's happening today. You know, there's something you said during the forum that we had, and we said that when you're getting into a relationship, that's probably you know what you're getting into. But when you're getting into a business, most of the time, and most of the people don't know what they're getting into, especially if you are an SME.
Yeah.
Now, you say when you're getting into a business, you need to get the foundations right. So what is the foundation of a business? Okay.
So most of the time, people who play in the SME space, or what we call the MSME space, which is micro, small, medium enterprises, they do it as a way of surviving most of the time. Probably you're looking for work you can't get and you need to survive. So you find yourself in that space. Or you just want to put food on your table. So you think, which is the quickest way of starting something and making profit out of it. So that's how most people end up being in that space. Then somehow they are able to fumble around and majority make it big, and also the other big number don't like get to go past 6, 7, 8 months. And that's what we are saying, because they don't know what they got themselves into. Any place you find yourself, there are rules of engagement. There are the do's and don'ts. So for you to like run or operate sustainable or profitable MSME, there are things you need to get right. Number one, and this happens anywhere in the world. First, don't think of profit. Don't think of selling a product or a service. That should not be the number one thing that gets you in the SME space. It should be, what problem exist within that ecosystem that you're in.
What are you solving?
Wherever you are, what is the problem there? So once you identify the problem, or what we call the gap, now you ask yourself, how do I offer a solution to this problem? How do I give a bridge to this gap for people to cross? If you're able to answer that, then at that point we call you've designed a product. Because even products are designed. You have to sit somewhere, design a product, and take that product to the market. And when you design something, it must be a product that I want to buy as the buyer. You cannot decide, or you cannot design something that you think I'll buy. It's not based on thinking. It's based on need. Does this particular person need this product or need this service? Having designed that, you take it to the market, then you'll find buyers or consumers who are willing to consume your product or your service. So if you get it right from that word go, the next thing you need to do is, how do you reach more consumers for your product or for your service?
Before we get there to how to get more consumers, so where do you draw the line where people say that you need to start up a business that you're so passionate about? So probably mean in a fashion. So the first thing I think of is kufungua a fashion line, and probably that's not what my market needs. So where do I draw the line between opening up a business because that is my passion, or opening up a business probably sipendi but I've seen a gap?
Both ways it could work. They say if you do what you love doing, which is passion, you never get to work for a single day in your life, because you'll just be doing your passion. It's not like work, it's not like business. And if it's for passion and you turn your passion into an income generating business, that's a good thing. But sometimes your passion might not translate into a need in the market. Again, we said, what pushes numbers or sales for any business is the need for the market on your goods or services. So if your passion can't translate into a need in the market, then it will not work. But if your passion, you can find a way of turning your passion into a business, then you don't get to work for a single day in your life, because you'll just be enjoying your passion. And to make it better, you're making profit.
You're making profit from your passion. Okay. Now we're talking about the foundations of business. So we talked about that. Find the need. Then after finding the need, how do I grow my space? How do I grow my market?
After finding the need, now how do you grow or expand your target market? It's through marketing. It's through referral. It's through offering quality and what we say affordable services and goods in the market. That is what will have people talk about your product or your service. They'll refer to their family members, their relatives, to their colleagues, to the people in their social spaces, and that's how you keep growing and having demand for the product or service that you're selling.
And of course now that generates income.
Of course,
and
with more what we call more demand, with high demand of your product, that translates to more sales. More sales translates to more profit.
Hence growth of the business.
And then, of course, if you're a profitable business, you will want to expand. You will want to grow. And you can now become a big organization or business.
Now let's talk about the cash flow, because we talked about making more profit and making more money. Sasa hapo ndio biashara mingi mambo huenda vibaya. After I've noticed now I'm making enough money and I'm able to do whatever I want to do. Whatever was the reason yangu ya kufungua biashara biashara. Kama ilikuwa sustain rent or anything, now I'm able to do that, and they realize now I'm making a lot of profit. So how do I manage my cash flow, and how do I manage my business money? This is my personal money, this is my business money. So how do I manage that so that I make sure my business is actually growing and my cash flow is now consistent or now going up?
Okay, so for me, I'll say that one requires a lot of training and also being intentional about looking for knowledge and training on how now to run your SME or your business professionally. Once you've realized there's need for these products, you've already designed or curated a product that the market wants. The next thing, you've realized you have demand and you're making profit, then you know you're on the right path. So the next stage will be, now how do you grow, how do you expand? Now this is where you require a lot of training on business operation. How do you optimize your business operations? The next thing that you need is, how do you manage your finances, just like as you've asked. As an entrepreneur, you need to pay yourself so that you are able to clearly have a difference or differentiate your money and the business money.
Oh, so in my business, like at the end of the month, as I pay probably an employee that I have, also pay myself for that. So that I won't use my business money. Yeah,
you're using your time in your business and you need to compensate yourself. For a business, you have employees. All employees, including the owners, need to be paid. You spend your money, you spend your time, you spend your thoughts around that business. So you need to be compensated for that as much as you're the owner. So this helps you, because you have needs, you have bills to pay. So that salary that comes at the end of the month for the business owner helps you to distinguish between business money and your own money. So you jipanga yourself with that salary so that you don't touch the business money.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, time is really, really right. So what we'll do, we'll just go for a very short break so that you can get the business tips, and then we'll be coming right back. As we started, we talked about as a business owner, or I have a business idea. Si lazima nikuwe na capital. There are very many other things that I need for me to start a business, apart from the capital. So we'll be talking about that, but before we get there, let's get into the business 101 so that you can get some tips for you to start your business, whatever business that is, and then we'll be coming right back.
Hi, my name is George Muturi, the founder of MG Innovation Hub, Managing Director, Ideal Sound Entertainment. MG Innovation Hub is an ICT and innovation hub that offers space for innovators and creators to come, think, work, and create solutions. Ideal Sound Entertainment is an event production company. What I would like to share with the SMEs and entrepreneurs out there, when you get into entrepreneurship, the main thing you should ask yourself is, what solution am I offering to the market? Which will make you ask yourself this question: what gaps, or what is the problem, or what is the need in the market? If you are able to identify the need in the market and you are able to curate or solution that market, then you're in business. The next step will be, how do you grow your business to reach your targeted market out there? So what do you need to do? You need to study, research widely, understand what the market is being offered and what different do you need to do to offer your solution. If you can be able to get the answers to those questions, then you're in that stage where you now need to think, how do I grow my business to reach more customers out there? If you can answer that, then you will build a sustainable, profitable business that will last generations to generation. Hi, my name is George Muturi, the founder MG Innovation Hub, Managing Director, Ideal Sound. You're watching Business Plus. See ya.
Right, we're back up to the business tips, and today's episode, jamani, you need to be playing this every Monday. Every Monday, when you come to Jioni kwa nyumba, you play this. because this will help you start a business or scale up your business, which is very, very important because it's a business is more than meets the eye. Remember, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, and of course on NBC ITV. So if you've missed the first part, Mr. let's just continue and then you'll be going right back. I'm here with George, who is the founder of MGI Hub and also Ideal House. And we're here talking about leveraging small businesses just to make sure that at least you're making more money and to bring in solutions to help with the challenges that small businesses are facing, small and medium businesses are facing. Before we went for that short break, we talked about what you just mentioned during the event that you had today. And you said, si lazima mtu akuwe na capital ndio uanze biashara. Now, what do you need for us to start a business?
For me, of course, when you have a business idea, you need it funded and you need capital. But that capital doesn't mean it only needs to come from your savings or from a loan of some sort. There are so many ways of raising capital to fund a business. And this is why we say social capital is more important than money. Social capital helps you to leverage on the people that you know to help you get to the next level as an entrepreneur. Also, social capital gives you your first customers when you start a business. They're those people who believe in what you do and they want to support you. So they are the first customers that buy what you're selling as a business. So social capital, you can leverage that to raise funds to put as capital or to start your business. So what do I mean by when I talk about other alternatives funding for your business? You could have a very awesome idea and it's making sense, and if you take that idea to the market, then you could be able to build a business out of it, but you don't have capital to fund that idea. So you can talk to people within your circles and network, and you can sell them the idea, and you need to do it in a professional way. Do a business plan, do a proposal, let them go through the projections. Because you see, for me to put in my money in your business, you need to convince me that this is making sense. I'm not in the business of losing money, so you need to do projections for me. Tell me, this is what we need to put in, this is what we get out of it, and this is how long it will take, and this is the possibility, this is the market size that we're looking at, and after 5-10 years, this is in terms of our equity, or this is our business worth that you're talking about. So looking at it, then I can decide if it's making sense. I can put in my money. So that's one way. Looking at people who have money and they don't have ideas, or they are looking for people with ideas, they can invest in what we call angel investors. Then there is what we call VCs, venture capitalists. Venture capitalists are organizations or individuals or entities who are out there looking for great ideas which can be turned into business, and they put their money for an equity in your business. And there are so many venture capitalists in Nairobi, probably not any in Nakuru, but in Nairobi there are so many. You can find them online. This data is there. They are able to look at your idea. If it's making sense, they are able to put money into it. Other than venture capitalists, we also have organizations that are championing specific agenda. Like today, if you have a big idea on climate change, money is being thrown left, right, and center from UN, from WHO, from so many other organizations. So if your idea is making sense and it's offering a particular solution, you just need to do a proposal to this organization, and they'll be able to fund your business idea so long as it aligns with the mandate and what they want to do as an organization. So we need to start thinking differently. We need to start thinking widely and see what are these gaps in the market. Like climate change right now, even look at what the country is doing. The Kenya government, they are aggressively looking for money. And they're not looking for this money for any other reason. They are looking to be able to implement some programs. They are looking to implement some projects. And those projects are supposed to offer a certain solution in the ecosystem that exists.
Yeah.
So if you think along those lines, and we're not just talking of climate change, there are so many other. There are like organizations in the tech space that are looking for solutions. If you can come up, if you're a programmer, you can come up with a program, well and good, they can be able to fund your idea. M-Pesa Foundation has a lot of money to fund business ideas. So look at around how your idea aligns with your ecosystem and with the current trend, and see how and who is funding those ideas, and go for it.
Okay. I love that. I love that, because now the people who are bringing in business, mostly we think we have to work alone. We have to just find capital and just bring up a big business at once and now get all the profit. But you brought a very, very insightful thought that you can just work with someone else, just pitch your thought in a very good way, then someone else will invest in it. And the med tech space is also doing very well.
Yeah,
so
true.
at the tech here, you can look into that. Now that we've talked about partnerships, there are also very many other challenges that are facing the small and medium businesses. About there's this thing about pricing for the services that people are offering and the products that people are offering. Na kuangalia alafu naona kama pesa, so let me sell this at 1,000 shillings. Yet I'll sell it at 500 shillings. So where do we draw the line? How do we just put the costing or the pricing very well, such that as a business person, sitaenda at any loss, but also I won't lose my clients just because I want to make sure I'm getting money. So how do I balance that?
So for me, it all goes about, it's all dependent on who is your target customer. Remember when you said you're designing a product, you're not designing a product or a service for yourself. You're designing a product or a service for the market, but not the whole market. It's for a specific segment of the market that you've identified who have this need. So for example, if you're targeting a certain product for high-end customers, just know that is your target group. Focus on marketing to that group. Anyone else will feel you're exorbitant, you're pricey, and you're expensive. You know, so you can't serve the whole ecosystem. You need to identify your niche. Actually, the word is niche. Like, for example, butter, you'll go and buy a rubber or a canvas shoe at 2,000 bob. The same rubber shoe, you can get it at a different merchant at 400 bob. The person who goes to buy at butter can't say butter expensive.
Because they're the target market.
They don't complain when they go and buy. The same thing, you can buy tea at 50 bob in your kawaida joint. And you buy the same cup of tea at Java at 300 bob. Java are not expensive. You're paying for the ambience. You're paying for the space. It's inside the mall. You know. So it just depends who is your target customer. So if you target the right customers, you will not have an issue of your customer saying you're too expensive or you're too cheap or you're selling low quality goods or service. So it just depends, how do you target your customers? Where are your customers? So if I open Java, I'll open Java mostly in places which leads to areas with affluent residents, Milimani, etc. And that's why it's strategically located at the roundabout here in Nakuru, because that's where I'm looking at getting my customer. But if I was targeting clients who can buy product at a fairly affordable price, we don't say cheap, it's affordable, then I will have my restaurant within that space or that locality.
So location also, it's very, very
location
important.
Is an SME very key.
Very key. Okay. So as we talked about before, but in the program that we had today, we mentioned something about the statement that the UN released, that in the Central Africa 2030 we'll be needing just about 6 million jobs to make sure that there's enough employment for the people globally. So when you're looking for as an SME, probably I just can't work alone, and I'm looking for someone else to work with. What are some of the things that I'm supposed to look at? What are some of the key things that I'm supposed to look at so that I'll be sure I'm working with an employee who will help me in building my brand, building my job or my business rather. Nisifike mahali I'm employing someone but they are the cause for the downfall of my business.
So for me, any organization needs to have a vision. Even when you start any organization, you need to have a vision. Where do you want to see yourself? What is your success? Or how does your success looks like? You need to see that even before you start. And that is what informs your mission, your vision statement, your goal and objective as an organization. Once you have that in place, so everything you do as a business in your day-to-day running and operations will be informed by your organization goals, objective, vision and mission statement. So any employee you bring on board, any talent you hire to come and join your organization, you should take time to make them understand on what you want to achieve as an organization, what you stand for. You need to share with them the roadmap. This is where we want to go, and this is the route we are following, and this is how you come in. So once they buy into that vision, mission, and they are able to follow the route map of the organization towards achieving that, then you'll be on the right. Track. But most organizations just hire people, and you ask them, what is the goal? What does the organization stand for? What do you want to achieve as an organization? Most people don't know. So people just come to earn a salary, to do the bare minimum, and life goes on. So that needs to be clear from the word go. That is during the hiring and onboarding of new talent.
Unfortunately, it didn't go together with us, but what would be your parting shots, or what would be your words for the SMEs? For the SMEs and those who haven't started the business, they just have the business idea. What would be your words for them?
For me, I will say start small, think big. Start with what you have in your hand. Then as you go by, you will figure it out. You will fumble a lot, you will fall, you will make mistake, you will fail, but stay strong, wipe off the dust, stand again, repeat now with more information and no making mistakes, and eventually something will give. No big corporate today, even the ones listed in the Nairobi stock, even in the Johannesburg stock, and even Wall Street. All those organizations, one day they started as a startup with the founder and the owner or the entrepreneur having an idea, but it was clear in their mind where they want to be in years to come. So the same thing, start small, do your research well, understand your market, understand as you design your product that is targeted for a specific market, work towards it, market research widely, and understand the future trends, which will inform in how you shape and curate your product as you go into the future. Doing that, you are destined for success and greatness.
Thank you so much, George, for having us today. And it's been a wonderful forum that we've had. Let me just inform you, since you've not been here, now we've had a big number of the SMEs, and that tells me that you have young people who are getting into business, which is such a good thing. So come up for you haven't gotten into business yet. We've had all the tips, everything that you need to do. Get into business. We've said business is more than meets the eye. You need to research, you need to get the foundation, you need to know what you need to do for your business to grow. We've had an amazing show today. We've had George Muturi, who is the founder of Ideal Sounds and MG Innovation Hub. Based here in Africa, but operating worldwide. So you can contact him, and of course, for every service that you need, Thank you for tuning in. This has been the Business Class, of course, on NBCI TV, and you've had an amazing time. My name is Rachel Dahogo. We'll be meeting you next week on another amazing episode. Hoping by then, if you haven't started your business, you will have started your business. Have an amazing rest of your week. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.